Welcome back to the Autoland, where we bring you the most fascinating machines, historical legends, and cutting-edge vehicles from around the world. If you're into military tech, classic war machines, or modern updates on historical giants, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Today, we are diving into a legend of the battlefield, the Russian T-55 tank. Wow! This formidable machine first rolled onto the scene in the late 1950s. The story doesn't stop there. Even in 2026, the T-55 continues to hold a surprising presence, not just as a historical artifact, but as an active component in conflicts, upgrades, and military strategy. The T-55 was one of the most widely produced tanks in history. With over 100,000 units built, its influence has spanned continents and decades. But what makes it even more intriguing is how it refuses to be forgotten. In a time when modern warfare features unmanned drones, high-tech sensors, and fifth-generation fighters, the T-55, with its robust steel armor and analog systems, still finds ways to be relevant. Now, you might ask, how can a tank designed during the Cold War possibly still matter in 2026? The answer lies in its simplicity, adaptability, and cost-effectiveness. Over the years, the T-55 has been upgraded and modified by dozens of countries to suit different needs. From restructured armor to improved fire control systems, night vision upgrades, and even digital communication packages, many of these tanks have evolved far beyond their original form. In 2026, a few nations still maintain operational T-55s, mainly in reserve roles or for training. Others have repurposed them for riot control, target practice, or museum displays. But perhaps most interesting is their role in modern conflicts. In several parts of the world, particularly in areas where military budgets are tight or where rugged terrain demands tough, easy-to-maintain hardware, the T-55 remains a valuable tool. It's not uncommon to see these tanks appear in conflict zones, either in their original form or as heavily modified beasts bearing modern cannons and improvised armor. Russia itself has mostly retired the T-55 from frontline duty, focusing more on modern platforms like the T-90M and T-14 Armata. But there are reports and sightings that suggest the old warhorse hasn't been completely left behind. Some T-55s have been spotted in auxiliary roles, used for training, urban combat simulations, and even converted into specialized engineering vehicles. Others are being refurbished and sold to allied nations looking for affordable armor options. One of the reasons the T-55 has such staying power is its sheer mechanical reliability. These tanks were built to survive in some of the harshest conditions on Earth, from Siberian tundra to Middle Eastern deserts. They are straightforward to maintain, with parts still available thanks to their massive production numbers and decades of service. And because they are not reliant on modern electronics, they are far less vulnerable to cyber warfare or electronic interference. Another aspect of the T-55's continued relevance is its symbolism. In parades, museums, and military memorials, the T-55 stands as a powerful icon of Cold War might, Soviet engineering, and battlefield dominance. For many, it's a representation of an era when armored vehicles played a central role in the balance of power. And even today, it's common to see reenactments, restorations, and even collectors investing time and resources into preserving T-55s in working condition. Interestingly, some private companies and military surplus dealers have also gotten their hands on decommissioned T-55s. These tanks are sometimes used in movies, military-themed attractions, or private collections. In rare cases, they are even restored with modern engines and hydraulics, making them surprisingly mobile and efficient for their age. In a world where stealth, speed, and software are rapidly overtaking steel and firepower, the T-55 reminds us of a different philosophy, a tank built to endure, to fight, and to be repaired in the field without complex tools or systems. It may not be as advanced as today's cutting-edge armor, but its role as a battlefield survivor cannot be underestimated. Even as 2026 pushes military tech into new frontiers, the T-55 holds its ground. Not just as a tank, but as a piece of living history. Whether on display in a museum or still kicking up dust in a conflict zone, this iron giant continues to defy expectations. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into legendary vehicles, military machines, and forgotten giants, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What's your favorite tank of all time, and would you trust the T-55 in a modern battlefield? Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the machines that shape our world.